As the saying goes, riddle me this, Batman. In 2 Kings 1, King Ahaziah sent his men to inquire of Baal-zebub, the god of Ekron, regarding his injury, and if he would recover. But on his way there, the Lord had Elijah rebuke his men to say basically, isn't there a God in Israel you could inquire of? And to let him know that he was going to die of his injuries. Now, King Ahaziah, in response, sent a captain with 50 men to arrest Elijah. When the first captain went with his 50 men, he basically said in the name of the king, come down. Elijah called on fire that consumed the captain and his 50 men. King Ahaziah sent another captain with his 50. Elijah did the same thing again, called on fire that consumed them. But then the king sent another captain. But this captain, rather than doing the same thing that the others did to get what they got, he humbled himself for the man of God and kindly asked him to come with him. And then an angel of the Lord that was with Elijah told him to go with the captain and his men. So Elijah complied. Now Elijah survived the incident, and so did the captain and his 50 men. But there's a trend. The first one went there with arrogance, got killed, and got his men killed. This second one repeated the first one's mistake. He got himself killed and his men, but the third did something different. Now, why in the world are leaders of nations doing things that other nations have done, and the consequences of the leaders of the other nations, the consequences are disastrous? So why do people keep on doing the same thing as their predecessors? Now the Bible lets us know there's nothing new under the sun. So why are people doing the same thing that others have done, and they're expecting different result? Isn't that what many people call insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? So if a policy failed in Sri Lanka, if it failed in the Netherlands, if it's failing in UK, if it's failing in France and other nations, why does a country, for example, like the United States, want to do the same things that they did and they're expecting different results? So again, the third captain for King Ahaziah, he was wise. He didn't do. Now mind you, his goal was the same thing as others, to get Elijah to come back with him. But he didn't do it the way they did it, or else he would have gotten what they got. He tried another approach. It defies logic what I see leaders of nations doing, and they're expecting different results. But even worse are that people who are in those nations are supporting those things as if what has happened in other countries will not happen to them. But then again, people get the leaders they vote for.